We've all done it. Hijacked a car, ignored the mission, and spent hours causing mayhem in Los Santos. But what if I told you there are games out there that give you that same GTA adrenaline rush, sometimes with even more freedom, darker stories, and crazier chaos? These aren't just GTA clones. These are the top 10 games that feel like GTA, but each one hits in its own unforgettable way. 10. Watch Dogs 2, The Hacker's Playground. If you love GTA because you can drive fast, explore the city, and break rules, you'll enjoy Watch Dogs 2. In this game, you play as Marcus, a cool hacker living in San Francisco. But instead of stealing cars the usual way, you can control them with your phone. Want to make a car turn, stop, or crash? Just tap a button, no need to even touch the wheel. The city is big, bright, and fun to explore. You can ride bikes, fly drones, sneak into buildings, and even mess with robots. One awesome mission lets you hack a giant robot and sneak it into a tech company. It's like a funny action movie. Watch Dogs 2 gives you freedom like GTA, but it's not just about chaos. It's about using your brain, beating bad guys with tech, and standing up against the system. 9. Saints Row, the wild twin of GTA. If GTA is wild, Saints Row is even crazier. It's like GTA's silly cousin who doesn't follow any rules and just wants to have fun. In this game, you play as the boss of a gang called the Saints, and your job is to take over the city. But it's not just about cars and guns, it's about causing total chaos. You can wear the weirdest outfits, use funny weapons like giant hammers, and even fight aliens in some versions. One mission lets you jump out of an airplane, shoot bad guys while falling, land back in the plane, and then jump again like a superhero. Everything is over the top. You can customize your character any way you like and do missions that feel like action movies mixed with cartoons. If you ever wanted a game like GTA but way more silly, wild, and fun, Saints Row is the perfect ride. 8. Sleeping Dogs, GTA in Hong Kong with Kung Fu. Sleeping Dogs feels a lot like GTA, but instead of stealing cars in America, you're deep in the busy streets of Hong Kong. You play as Wei Shen, a brave undercover cop who joins a gang to stop them from the inside. While GTA focuses on guns, this game lets you fight with your hands, just like a kung fu movie. You can punch, kick, flip, and use objects around you, like slamming a bad guy into a fish tank. The city feels alive with bright lights, markets, and fast motorbikes zooming past. The best part? Wei is stuck between two lives, one as a loyal friend to the gang, and the other as a cop who must bring them down. It's exciting, emotional, and full of cool action. If you ever wish GTA had martial arts and deep undercover missions, Sleeping Dogs is the game you've been waiting for. 7. Mafia II, GTA with heart and history. Mafia II is like GTA, but it takes you back in time, all the way to the 1940s and 50s. You play as Vito Scaletta, a young man trying to escape a poor life by joining the Mafia. The game lets you drive cool old cars, explore a snowy city, and do dangerous jobs for crime bosses. But this isn't just about stealing or fighting. It's a deep story about friendship, family, and tough choices. One moment you're enjoying a fancy party, and the next you're hiding from the police after a job goes wrong. One of the saddest parts? Watching your best friend get taken away forever after a mission fails. The city feels real, with old music on the radio and people walking in old school clothes. If GTA is about chaos, Mafia II is about the cost of living that life, and it hits you right in the heart. 6. Red Dead Redemption 2, GTA on a horse with heartbreak. Red Dead Redemption 2 is made by the same people who made GTA, but instead of fast cars and city lights, you get horses, mountains, and old western towns. You play as Arthur Morgan, a cowboy who's part of an outlaw gang. At first it feels fun robbing trains, riding horses, and exploring the wild. But slowly the story becomes emotional. Arthur starts to question if he's doing the right thing. He gets sick, and the people he trusts start turning against him. One of the most powerful moments is when Arthur takes one last ride through the mountains, knowing his time is almost up. The music plays, the sun sets, and you feel it deep inside. It's not just a game about crime, it's about loyalty, regret, and doing the right thing before it's too late. If GTA makes you laugh, Red Dead Redemption 2 might just make you cry. 5. Just Cause 3, the most explosive GTA-style game ever. If you think GTA has a lot of action, wait until you play Just Cause 3. This game is all about explosions, crazy stunts, and doing whatever you want, but even louder and wilder. You play as Rico Rodriguez, a hero with a grappling hook, a wingsuit, and a mission to take down a cruel leader on a tropical island. You can blow up bridges, fly helicopters, and even ride a missile like it's a surfboard. One of the coolest things? You can hook two things together, like a car and a fuel tank, and launch them into the sky just for fun. The map is huge and there's always something to destroy. Unlike GTA, where you sneak around sometimes. Just Cause 3 wants you to go big and loud every time. It's silly, explosive, and perfect if you want action that never stops. Number 4, Yakuza 0, the GTA of Japan with heart and karaoke. Yakuza 0 takes you into the streets of Japan during the 1980s, where the lights are bright, the suits are sharp, and the fights are wild. You play as two tough guys, Kazuma Kiryu and Goro Majima, both caught up in the dangerous world of gangs and money. Like GTA, you can walk around a busy city, fight bad guys, and do side missions. But this game is special because it mixes serious crime stories with really funny moments. 1 minute, you're beating up thugs in a back alley, and the next you're singing karaoke or helping a kid win a toy from a claw machine. The fighting is fast and full of cool moves, and the story will surprise you with its emotion and drama. Yakuza 0 is like GTA, but with more heart, more style, and way more personality. It's a crime story you'll never forget. Number 3, Cyberpunk 2077, GTA in the future with a dark twist. Cyberpunk 2077 feels like GTA, but in the future, a dark neon city filled with flying cars, crazy weapons, and big secrets. You play as V, a tough character trying to survive in Night City, where big companies control everything, and people can upgrade their bodies with machines. Just like in GTA, you can drive around, take on missions, and fight whoever gets in your way. But this game goes deeper. You're not just fighting for money, you're fighting to stay alive, because there's someone else living in your head. That someone? A Rockstar rebel named Johnny Silverhand, played by Keanu Reeves. One powerful scene shows V reliving a memory of Johnny's wild past inside a broken-down bar, and it's both exciting and scary. Cyberpunk 2077 is loud, intense, and full of chaos, but it also makes you think about who's really in control of your life. 2. L.A. Noire, solving the crimes you'd commit in GTA. L.A. Noire flips the script. In GTA, you usually run from the cops, but in this game, you are the cop. You play as Cole Phelps, a detective working in 1940s Los Angeles, a city full of secrets, lies, and crime. Instead of stealing cars or causing chaos, you solve murders, search for clues, and question suspects. But this isn't easy. You have to watch people's faces closely to see if they're lying, and sometimes the truth is darker than you expect. One powerful moment happens when you think a case is solved, but you find out the real criminal was protected by someone rich and powerful. The game looks like an old movie, with shiny cars, jazz music, and smoky crime scenes. L.A. Noire is slower than GTA, but way deeper. It shows you the other side of crime and how hard it is to tell right from wrong. Number 1, The Godfather II, the GTA of crime empires. The Godfather II isn't just like GTA. It takes the crime world to the next level. You don't just run around doing jobs, you build a whole empire. You play as Dominic, a rising mafia boss who takes over rackets, earns respect, and controls different cities. Like GTA, there's driving, shooting, and open-world chaos. But what makes this game different is how smart you have to be. You hire your own crew, plan hits, and protect your businesses. One unforgettable moment? You have to betray a close ally, someone you trust, just to gain more power. It's shocking, but it shows how dark the Mafia world can be. You're not just a criminal, you're the boss, making choices that affect everyone. The Godfather II gives you the crime, the power, and the danger of GTA, but with the feeling that you're running the whole show from the top. So there you have it, 10 games that remind you of GTA, but each one brings something different to the table. Some are funnier, some are deeper, and some hit you right in the heart. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next one.